Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel History Bank, where we bring you fascinating stories from history. Today, we're diving into a significant and controversial period in Indian history, the emergency of 1975. This was a time when democratic rights were suspended, and the nation faced a lot of turmoil. To understand the emergency, we need to go back to the political atmosphere of India in the early 1970s. India had gained independence from British rule in 1947 and was navigating its path as a new democracy. Indira Gandhi, the daughter of the first Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru, was the Prime Minister at the time. She led the Indian National Congress Party and had a strong influence over the country's politics. In the early 1970s, India faced several challenges. There were economic problems, rising unemployment, and social unrest. The country had also faced a war with Pakistan in 1971, which led to the creation of Bangladesh. While this victory bolstered Indira Gandhi's popularity, the economic and social issues created widespread dissatisfaction. The direct trigger for the emergency was a legal case. In 1971, Indira Gandhi had won the general elections, but her victory was challenged by Raj Narain, a socialist leader who accused her of electoral malpractice. On June 12, 1975, the Allahabad High Court found Indira Gandhi guilty of electoral corruption. The court invalidated her election and barred her from holding any elected office for 6 years. This decision was a huge blow to her political career. Following the court's decision, there were widespread protests and demands for her resignation. The opposition parties, led by leaders like Jayaprakash Narayan, mobilized masses and called for nationwide strikes and protests. Fearing that the situation might spiral out of control, Indira Gandhi took a drastic step. On the night of June 25, 1975, she advised the President of India, Fakhruddin Ali Ahmed, to declare a state of emergency under Article 352 of the Indian Constitution. The President agreed, and the emergency was declared. This declaration meant that civil liberties were suspended, the press was censored, and many opposition leaders were arrested. Indira Gandhi justified this move by citing threats to national security and stability. During the emergency, which lasted for 21 months until March 21, 1977, the government had absolute power. The police had the authority to detain people without trials, and many political opponents, activists, and journalists were imprisoned. The press faced severe censorship. Newspapers had to get government approval before publishing any content. Dissent was not tolerated, and any criticism of the government was quickly suppressed. One of the most controversial aspects of the emergency was the forced sterilization campaign. Sanjay Gandhi, Indira Gandhi's younger son, led a campaign to control the population growth. Many people, especially from poor and marginalized communities, were forced to undergo sterilization surgeries. This campaign caused a lot of anger and resentment among the masses. By early 1977, the pressure on Indira Gandhi was mounting. The opposition to the emergency was growing, both within India and internationally. Realizing the growing unpopularity of her regime, she decided to call for general elections in March 1977, thinking she might regain legitimacy. However, the Indian people spoke loud and clear through their votes. The Congress Party faced a humiliating defeat. The Janata Party, a coalition of opposition parties, won the elections, and Morarji Desai became the new Prime Minister. This marked the end of the emergency, and democratic rule was restored. The emergency left a lasting impact on India. It was a period of great turmoil and repression, but it also led to significant political changes. The Indian people realized the importance of their democratic rights and freedoms, and it strengthened their resolve to protect these rights. The emergency also served as a reminder to politicians about the limits of power. Indira Gandhi herself admitted later that the emergency was a mistake. It is a chapter in Indian history that continues to be debated and studied for its lessons on democracy, governance, and civil liberties. So, that was the story of the emergency of 1975 in India. It was a dark period, but one that taught valuable lessons about the importance of democracy and the need to protect our freedoms. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more such stories from history. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring history.